Hey guys, welcome to my app called ESOLAR. It is a play on the words of ESOL, which is English speaking of other language, and AR, which is augmented reality. This is an educational app that uses AR to help kids ages 5 to 8 with learning the English language. I really like the idea of having an educational game that's augmented reality, just because a lot of kids, especially if they're homeschooling, doing online schooling, or they do like a little bit like half and half of going to a school and staying at home or just moving to different places, this app can just help encourage them to use it whenever they want, wherever they feel comfortable to. This could be used at school, at home, at a park, anywhere. And yeah, just super fun and interactive, especially for kids that have like a shorter attention span. And in this day and age, they are growing up with more technology. So, going in it, I did a paper prototype. So, what you see here is basically a piece of paper that has, I drew out basically a living room background just so it can like show that this is taking place in a living room. And then after that, I went ahead and layered over the picture with paper buttons and graphics, if you will, just to kind of show that this would pop up on the screen with AR. So when you click on it, here is the welcome page, which is, welcome to ESOLAR. Over here, the icons, basically, they're supposed to be following the theme of the sun. Just another like pun to kind of pick up on. I try to make the buttons very minimum just because I want to show the background and I don't want to cluster the screen too much. I do understand that the welcome to ESOLAR sign is a little big. It does take up about half of the screen. So I think in the future, one of the changes I would make is make the sign a little bit smaller. But there are 3 buttons here. One is the start button, the help button, and then on the top right corner is your classic settings icon. So after the home page, the second page I went and illustrated was the settings. So if you had clicked on the top right corner, it would take you to the settings page, which is it. There's only 3 options for now, but what I went ahead and did was I had a button that gives them the option to turn on or off the notifications of the game, as well as turn the music on and off. There should be music playing in the background for this, just to make it more fun and kid-like. And then once you're done and you want to go back home, you can just click on the home button. So if I went ahead and did that, back to the home page, like I said. Now, say you are a beginner or you forgot how the game works necessarily, you would go ahead and click the help button and it would take you to the tutorial page. Now here, this shows a short example of how the game would work. We have our character Polly the parrot with an arrow pointing to his stomach, because if you see there, the directions say, don't be shy, tap on Polly's stomach to hear what he says. So if you went ahead and tapped on his stomach, he says, squawk. Today I want pizza. Can you say pizza? Pizza. And it gives you like the suggestion to pronounce it. And then once you go ahead and click on that again, he encourages you to try yourself. And then so you would say the word pizza. And if he hears it and recognizes it as accurate pronunciation of the word, he would say, good job. And then after that, you will go ahead and click the home screen again, or the home button, and it would take you back to the home screen. So that was pretty cool. It was just a very quick example. We don't want to take too much time from the game on the tutorial instead, since it is very basic commands. So after that, I am ready to play the game now. So I would go ahead and click start. This game is called Pronunciation Peak, is what I kind of said at the bottom there. And what it is basically a character, Polly the parrot. He will say the words out loud, and then encourage the user to say the words back to him, almost like a parrot, if you will. And he encourages the kids to, or the user, to work on their pronunciation of English words. And I really like this idea just because one of the main factors of learning a new language, one is grammar, of course, the other one would be pronunciation of the words. And I know a lot of kids, just from personal experience, they can get sometimes embarrassed or a little shy to try speaking out loud just because this isn't their first language and they're scared of messing up and having other people and like laugh at them and make fun of them for it. So just an at-home AR game with a little fun parrot just like squawking back at you the words, and you just have a little conversation with him, which is pronouncing the words, I feel like will really improve on kids learning another language. So after that, I would say pizza, right? And then he would say, good job. And obviously this is just the first level, just very basic words. I should probably include other words like food and, you know, like water and stuff as well, just because especially like depending on the age range, the words would be harder, or not even age range, but also like difficulty level. And then it would improve over time as well. So, but yeah, you're done with like the very first baby level, I guess. And you would just click home again. And it is back to welcome to ESOLAR. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. This is my first time making a paper prototype of a AR game. So I am really curious to see and hear about your guys' criticism on it, any feedback. I'm open to some ideas too that I can implement. That way it makes a more user-friendly for kids, especially like I said, 5 to 8 years old. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.